So I've decided not to pipe the inside of this, but instead we're just gonna use a same cut size neckline, which from the leftover fabric I've taken and I've cut it exactly to the same as this. I've overlocked the outsides of it, and then placing the right sides facing each other, I'm just going to stitch around. I could actually do with having a normal cut on this, but because I've got to go back to this, I'm not going to bother changing, and it's easy enough to do. Now when you're adding necklines like this, try not to pull on the fabric. Do it with a lot of ease, because the upper fabric hasn't got no backing. We haven't got no thread underneath either. And the fabric which has no interfacing attached to it can end up pulling a lot easier than fabric that is prepared with interfacing underneath it, because the interfacing tends to hold the fabric firmer in place and keep the original shape of the fabric. So when you approach the V point, turn, leave the needle down, just pivot the fabric around and just stitch on an equal distance. So once you've got to the edge, you want to just do a few notches at the points where the fabric's going to be turned, and it's going to, so keep the point of the needle and just notch into the roundness of the neckline. Make sure you don't cut into the stitching itself, and if there is any chance that you've gone and notched it too close, then I would say start at the beginning and go and do a full all the way around seam, because sometimes when you turn this over and if it's just too close to the edge, it can end up coming out, and once you finish the garment, if that happens, that is a real nuisance. So for the few moments that it takes to actually do this seam, it's a worthwhile seam to do. So it will actually make your garment a lot stronger, and it will eliminate the problem of tearing away on the seam. And just for that few moments, you know, of extra time that we've invested in seaming over that will save you loads of problems later on. So now just take it back to the ironing board, give it a really nice good press so that that's all sitting, and then place it over your dress and pin it into place.